direction. She stood very still, looking intently down on the crowd below her. To Oliver, she looked like all the descriptions of Latin beauties and Madonnas rolled into one. Spanish eyes, Oliver breathed to himself, remembering the song. The object of his wondering gaze stood on the mezzanine in front and almost directly above him. She seemed completely unaware of him or the throng of people around her. Those dark eyes were drawn only to the faces below. They were intent on the people entering the wide double doors. The main entrance into the mall was directly behind him. As Oliver watched, she concentrated on each face as if committing it to memory. Then, laying her small hand on the rail in front of her, she leaned forward a little. Those dark eyes were still questing, looking for someone. Suddenly, a dry feeling made Oliver aware that his mouth was hanging open in an unbecoming gape. He shut it quickly with an inaudible sigh. She doesn't see me, or anyone else for that matter. I wonder what all that concentration is about. Who is it she's looking for? A wave of jealousy washed over his heart. He only knew that the sought-for one was lucky. That man, that woman or child, he had to know more. He had to know her, to touch her, to hold her and comfort her, to take away that desperate look. He had to meet her. He had been standing like an extra column in the middle of the foot traffic as he looked up, spellbound and motionless. He looked around him, aware again of people flowing around him. One or two who passed gave him an annoyed glance as they looked back. Then, apparently giving up her search, the dark vision above him straightened. If she saw him staring, she gave no indication she'd seen him as she scanned once more the entering crowds. She turned and went down the shop-lined floor above him, disappearing as if by magic in the crowd of people. The fleeting vision of her had etched itself in his memory. Oliver, with his artist's appreciation, lost a few seconds noting she looked as pretty going as she did coming. Then his feet obeyed the order to follow, to find her. He had no idea how he would introduce himself when he did catch up with her, or anything else constructive. He only knew he had to find her. The escalator was too slow. Oliver hurried as fast as he could to the stairs. He took the steps 2 or 3 at a time with his long legs. He was panting a little when he got to the top and looked around for his dark-eyed dream girl. In panic and disappointment, he swiveled his neck, his eyes searching the throng of people as hers had. But she had disappeared like a dream that couldn't be held, or a wave that rushed back to the sea before you could catch it. The dark beauty was nowhere in sight. Oliver looked in all the shop windows and doors. He tried going into the shops or boutiques where he thought she might have gone. There was no sign of her in the shops he peered into, or the long, wide hall outside the shops. Hope leaped again when he sighted a lingerie shop farther down. He took a quick, furtively embarrassed look around before going to peer intently through its windows. This shop rivaled Victoria's Secret, or maybe Frederick's of Hollywood. He felt the flush of embarrassment on his face as he turned away. She was not there. She must have gone back down while he searched. His shoulders drooped with disappointment. He consoled himself with the thought he had no idea.